Yo, what's up, guys? So this is my second 2UZ FE. I used to have an 03 4Runner and I sold it, and I regretted it the day I sold it. So I had a GTO, ended up getting rid of the GTO, and I got this. And it was one of them times where I was a little bit too excited going into looking at it, to see if I wanted to buy it or whatever. And so unfortunately, I looked over a couple of things that I normally wouldn't have, and y'all are probably gonna laugh at me, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's warranted. But so with that being said, I do get a couple of questions. So first off, the dude I bought it from basically blocked me not as soon as, but a day or two after he sold me the truck. So that basically tells you everything you need to know. But one of the main issues I'm having right now is, obviously, as you can see, it's lifted. I don't know the size of the lift, but it's on 35's. And I'll show you. So I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said that he had a set of OEM, I believe 17-inch wheels, maybe 16s, but they were on 33's, and he said that he would switch back and forth between what's on there now, and he gave me a choice between the two. So I chose the 17-inch wheels, aftermarket 17-inch wheels with 35's, and he was saying that for some reason, so the VSC light, the VSC off, VSC traction, and ABS and check engine light stay on. And I obviously I can go get the check engine light checked at AutoZone. I just haven't got around to that yet. But so he said that whenever he would have the OEM wheels with 33's, he would plug this in and those lights would go away and he wouldn't have any issues, whatever the case. But he said since I picked the 35's, he said that he would unplug this whenever he would run the 35's, because if not, something would mess up or it wouldn't drive right, something or another. I don't remember exactly what he said, and of course I can't ask him to repeat what he said because he blocked me. So with that being said, does anybody know, because I can't think of any reason why an unplugged sensor on the brake booster would have anything to do with the size of the tires. But so on the Carfax, the brake booster and master slave cylinder were replaced at 187,000 miles. It's at 227 now. And so like I said, he said until I go down to 33's to have this unplugged. And yeah, so like I said, I can't ask him to repeat what he said because he's a cottonhead and any muggins and he wants to block me. And I mean, I know that these brake boosters tend to go out relatively frequently, but what was that, like 60,000 miles? I feel like it shouldn't go out that soon. The brake pedal is relatively stiff, and it does take a decent amount of distance to stop it, I guess. And so yeah, trying to get this issue figured out. I don't want to plug that sensor back in and mess something up, because that would suck. And so if anybody has any suggestions or any ideas on why he would have recommended to keep that sensor unplugged until I get 33's, I don't understand that. But hey, that's just me. If anybody has any opinions or questions, just post something in the comments below. I appreciate it, guys.